It happened at the...
Wait, let me start over, okay.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I have the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, the hungry curiosity, the raccoon, the urge. Can you people shut up so I can read my poem? Please?
I just hold on. I just gotta okay, you're supposed to be really timid, right? How hilarious would it be if she had like a really deep baritone voice?
That's what Game Grumps did.
Damn it. Tragic.
The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Yuri Poem 2.
I'm now one of them. I'm now one of the raccoons.
Be careful with that kind of power.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, but...
Come on, man.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Oh, that's funny.
Eh?
You're funny. You got a funny face. And didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Ridiculed!
She did?
Yeah. She's talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right! I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Well, I will. Don't worry. I have no reason to.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Okay, everyone.
Oh.
We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come in front, come sit at the front of the room. Nailed it.
This is all about the festival!
Well, sort of.
I really need to do something for the festival. That's not even I'm embarrassing ourselves again in a few hours.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few hours.
Decorations.
Decorations. I can't fucking click the button too fast.
I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Suck at this game.
I'm so-
Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the
event. Okay, that's great. Oh, but there's still some rounds going to be doing for the event.
sorry, I thought you heard something about it. You already. We're going to be performing.
Monica?
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem and recite it during the event.
Oh, you're done? Okay.
But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't use the orange up on this poster, did you?
Ah, well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. This is not a bad idea. I haven't signed up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori.
No, not today.
I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we will be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do.
This Monica chick is creeping me out, dude.
Why? Because she's staring directly at you?
She man, she is.
I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
A poem.
Huh?
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask, and I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... Wait.
What? You done goofed, man.
You okay?
You done goofed.
You okay, Natsuki?
This is not still a trap.
Doesn't have an argument left, and she may have caught a bug in her throat.
Oh, God.
Okay, fine.
Hello! Alright!
You don't lose your voice. You're gonna wake up tomorrow and not have a voice at
I
all.
just want to change it to the deep voice.
Phew! That was me. Thanks, Natsuki.
Okay, look, is it okay if I just change it to the deep voice?
Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
What about you, Yuri? Nothing, okay.
Yui detectively glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
No, you don't.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way.
Monica! This is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Haha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flip.
Did you want to narrate it?
No.
No.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem.
We all eagerly await as she clears her throat.
Any second now.
Monica begins reciting a poem.
I don't actually have to say it.
Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine.
She does actually kind of stare right at you, huh?
She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica.
She has her eyes on us.
Looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica!
Haha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. You are! Your hair's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books, or when a bear becomes a butterfly. Quivering words transform into the sheer syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone, yes, thank you. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into his seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
That was us, by the way, not the video game. For you viewers who want to know.
It's like Yuri's down for the count.
The only sound this video game has made is the music.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Siri hops over a chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Ah,
They're born different.
try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine they're not wearing any clothes at all. Imagine you're reacting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. Crazy, crazy head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem, somehow expecting me to narrate for her. It feels as if she did something.
I don't know what
Your
is.
soft voice. Wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
Broke the game. Oh, you're pressing the wrong.
Somehow it feels like her soft voice is made as a perfect match. The poem isn't endlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I got to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Long Schlong liked it.
Every time.
That's my favorite part.
I guess that's a good sign.
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of poems fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work out quite as well with that kind of delivery. You know,
I don't really understand.
First try. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that are sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work out as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Freaking mic booms in my way.
Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenged you a little more.
Notice me, senpai.
Notice me. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay!
Shut the fuck up. Now who's next?
Oh my god.
Natsuki.
Don't make me go before a long schlong.
I'm the longest of the schlongs.
Hold on. It's not like I could compare it to you guys. So
It's an Australian accent. Where did that come from?
Where did any of this come from?
might as
You okay?
I might as well let long.
We're almost done with the session.
Might as well let long schlong lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki!
It's fine. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. Just have to go with what I wrote for today.
I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward.
They're all staring at
I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway.
Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much.
You piece of shit.
I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe. I guess. Not ever since the academy.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. She's back.
She had a episode.
That's a keep.
You okay there, bud?
I hate her.
What?
I thought it was the person you chose.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
Oh, that was okay.
I'm reading everyone's.
Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, the poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Good.
Well,
I'm sorry.
do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
For other people, yeah. It's just my friends. It's just embarrassing. I didn't know.
No.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Yeah, it's just how it is, eh?
Well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about for the festival. That said,
Why aren't they looking at each other when they talk? Like, how come, like, do they just, it's like,
it's just spit the rest of
I
my
thought you
line.
read it. I'm
No,
sorry.
you just cut me off.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It might be hard,
History.
but I hope that
History.
Yeah, that's right, yeah, history. Go do the thing, bro.
This is a visual. Haven't you ever played visual novels, guys? History button.
No, we've never.
You idiots.
That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. There, I said it.
I said it.
It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it is you like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get good enough to practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jay. Oh, jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. Mr. Garrison, it doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club.
Me too. I mean,
It makes me really happy.
pose. Yeah. I mean, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait!
It's like she has cat ears, but without having cat ears.
Yeah, it's a style.
Which one? Oh,
They all do.
Well,
I
the middle.
can do this. I can do this.
They all have
Alright,
it except
alright.
Sayori.
Alright.
I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to give Sayora?
Yep.
Why you always go over again like that? I don't care.
it's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well,
How am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Long Schlong. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. Let's say my name again first. Please.
Long Schlong.
I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home.
hey, Sayora,
Sorry, I was spacing out.
you look like a space cadet. Yeah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean,
Sayori fumbles with the words.
so let's just say that one day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? Kind of put me on the spot here.
What's that?
spitting out my dip.
Oh boy, you gotta choose.
Oh.
Oh, no.
I will still lock home with Sayori.
Well, she shouldn't get butthurt about it. What?
I mean,
She is your childhood friend. She's your childhood friend, dude.
you should be.
So she always walks home with you. So could you walk home with someone else for a
but
change?
then, like, I'll probably have to keep talking in Natsuki's voice.
That's your
And I
only.
just won't be able to, like, decide
I mean,
which
this-
one I want to use.
What? I mean, Natsuki.
She's gonna be constantly getting something in her throat.
Natsuki won't know that you said this. Only you will.
Yeah.
Walking home with Natsuki is why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down.
Isn't she so cute and fun to be around?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it!
Oh, jeez. There's not any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
I know. Need you. So I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
But I need you to know, everyone's different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Friends will conquer all.
If you say so.
I do say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few short days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
All right.